Right, hello, everyone. Hope you can hear me okay. And I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's Day. Welcome to the Adam Irish Experience. As always, I am Adam Irish, and today we're going to be doing a DAS League Division 1B match. It's Season 2 winner Liolio going up against Wallbant. And will be a clash between a player who has currently got 3 wins from 3 in Wallbant. Meanwhile, Leo still looking for that first win of the season. I can see Leo is in the chat, so we're just waiting for Wallbants. Hello, Winter. Hello, Anjing. I'm doing well, thank you. And again, Happy New Year to everyone. First stream of 2026. It's going to be a very exciting year for, I think not only for the channel, but just Tetris in general. I think it's going to be a very exciting year. Can't wait to get my teeth dug into it. And again, we'll be having a couple of streams today. But this is going to be the first of them, which is Leo versus Wallbant. Leo's just warming up at the moment. Is currently live again. We're just waiting on Wallbant at the moment. All right, Seed is in the chat, so when we have both players live, then we can just get started straight away. So Seed is 915CC9. That's 915 Charlie 9. And yeah, Tetris. Hello, Danny. First one of those of the year. Good to see you. And also, folks, just want to shout out while we're waiting. We are now just 9 days away from AIE Live happening. It's going to be really exciting. That'll be happening next Saturday on this channel as well as on YouTube on the 10th of January at 12 p.m. UTC. We'll be beginning at. Stream will probably be starting around 11:30 a.m. UTC. Hi, Wallbant. All good. Don't worry about it. You're here now. That's what matters. All right, Wallbant is here. You'll love to see that. Seed is pinned, so whenever you're both ready, we can get things started here. You're getting your cam ready, yeah, of course. I am also working on new graphics as well. I figured with the start of a new year, we might as well get the start of some new graphics on here as well. So I'm going to be making some tweaks. And I'll be able to share more very, very soon. But essentially, it's going to sort of be not too dissimilar from other stuff like that. It's not going to be like this radical, crazy change. All right. Camera is good, so let's just get it fixed up here. All right. I'm working with you here, Wallbant. That should be good. That should be perfect. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Liolio versus Wally. True, true. All right. We got it ready from Leo, just waiting all Wallbants here, and then we can get this one started. Hope you've had a good 2026 so far in the first 17 hours. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say it's going all right so far. I would say it's going just fine. All right, I think Wallbant's just getting some very quick warm-up done before this. Leo is ready. Can you use one of your old scene stuff as a template? You'll get your new computer in February when the back US. Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll get a template for you. One of the old ones. Actually, let me look at my Photoshop and see which one. Yeah, there's one here. There's one here I can send you for sure. Yeah, so 915CC9 is the seed. Oh, Leo's camera's shut off there. Maybe battery or heating. I don't know. All right, seeds are good. Seeds are good, so just wait for Wallbant to get... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now it's good. Now it's just suddenly come back alive as soon as Leo has gotten up to check on it. That's funny. All right, it's good now. It's fine now, but now it's sideways. Lovely. You know, if anything, that gives us a better view of the hands. So it's all good. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. It's all right. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It ain't Tetris without tech issues, you know? What's up, Jedi Evan? Saying Das. Das indeed. That's the beauty of it all being live. It's all live. No editing trickery to be seen here. All right, we got readies from both players, so let's go ahead and get this thing counted down. Best of luck to both players in this 1B DAS League match in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, the script didn't load. Yeah, I figured it's not going to load with that. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and introduce our two players here, our two Tetris gladiators dueling in the DAS League. Starting off on the left-hand side, overall DAS PB of 1,286,160, player from Bulgaria. Your Season 2 DAS League winner, back when it was called the DAS Champions League. Also a player who reached the top 8 of CTWC DAS back in the summer. And is currently ranked, let me just double check this, currently ranked 3rd in the DAS Premier Poll. It is Liolio. And his opponent on the right-hand side, currently ranked in... Actually is... No, currently not ranked, but overall 25th, if you were to count others receiving votes, with a overall DAS PB of 1,284,205. It's only 3 positions behind in terms of overall score. Finished runner-up of Mega Das Masters back in October and reached the top 8 of the Jonas Cup. It is Wallbant. Our lead so far, 214 for Leo, 131 for Wallbant. Wallbant is currently top of this division, sitting on 21 points after 3 matches. This is Wallbant's penultimate match. I think. Or did Geo drop out? Am I remembering that correctly? I don't know. 260 Leo, 178 for Wallbant. Wallbant's in a little bit of trouble here early on. Ooh, and that LP's not going to burn anything here. Does vault the J over. Leo, though, with a nice clean board, is Tetris ready. Currently still in the lead, 309 to Wallbant's 188. Getting another Tetris, but this is a great dig here from Wallbant. Yeah, Wallbant with 3 wins against Robin, Salted Sofa, and Tagamek or Jesper. Meanwhile, Leo's played 2 matches against Robin and Salted Sofa, yet to win. But hoping to change that today. But would be a tough matchup against the division leader. But so far, doing very, very well. 400 after 80 lines for Leo, 209 for Wallbant. So Leo with an over almost 200,000 point lead here early on in this game. Oh, but that hang of the bar for Wallbant is going to be fatal, and that is going to be a top out at 212 for Wallbant. So Leo will take game number 1 here. GG's. And opting not to continue there, just to get the matches done. Was very good pace. Was very, very good pace. So Leo coming out of the gate here strong. Wallbant might be having some controller issues. I think is switching controllers here. Maybe having some issues. I mean, we did see some potential double flips or something like that with the previous controllers. So we're going to see here. 630. Yeah, I was absolutely on for like a mid to high 600 for sure. But yeah, we'll give Wallbant some time to get the whatever controller issues he's having. Yeah, I've been getting that with my NES controllers recently, so I'll have to probably open mine up and see if there's something with the pads or whatever that's making it do that. You know, it's bad when there's double flips with DAS. All right, readies from both players again. Seeds are good, so let's go ahead and get game 2 of this match underway. Best of luck to both of you. Let's see a good one in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Wallbant finished in the top 4. of the DAS League last season. Was, of course, competing in Division 1 then. Or the Tier 1, rather. Finished runner-up in the league phase. But went out to Blue Scooty in the semifinals. First time in a while you're watching Adam stream not beginner and bronze divisions. I mean, we stream anything on here. We'll stream top level play, we'll stream beginner level play. It's all Tetris at the end of the day. So, why not stream it? Someone's gotta. And especially it might as well be someone who is gonna do it like they would do any other match. 166 for Leo, 145 for Wallbant. And especially it's like, I don't want someone, or not want, but it would be unfortunate for someone to take it who may like have the attitude of, oh, I'm just gonna joke around with it, or I'm not really gonna care because it's a beginner level match. That's why I take a lot of it, because I'll put as much passion into a Elm tier match as I will like CTWC, which, in case you haven't been here a lot, is a lot. But yeah. 215 Leo, 221 Wallbant. It is currently pretty close affair in game number 2. It seems like the controller swap here for Wallbant has worked out in his favor. Definitely on some solid pace here. And stacking very nicely. Gets another Tetris there to go to 267. Yeah, because if there's no real point in sort of mailing it in or phoning it in, or whatever, with Tetris, because I mean Tetris is really fun. There's no point. Why take a match if you're just gonna not care about it, or just treat it as if it's a lesser than another match? $293 for Leo, 324 for Wallbant. We're about 70 to 75 lines in currently. Mode stacks looking nice and clean. Both players Tetris ready. Although a small drought here forming. But both players keeping their double well open and dealing with it nicely. Wallbant will get a Tetris. Lee will also get a Tetris here, so still about a 30,000 point gap. As Leo's on 363, Wallbant 397. Speaking of a Premier Poll as well, I believe the DAS Premier Poll is scheduled to be updated today or tomorrow. I mean, it's the polling was done today or yesterday. I did an open one, but I didn't get around to doing a DAS one, mainly because just didn't have the time. I was very busy yesterday, so I could only get an open one done. But I should do a DAS Premier Poll, because, you know, DAS is a really cool, like the DAS competitive area is such a really cool sort of part of this community. With things like DAS League and all the in-person tournaments as well. Past couple of years have been sort of a golden era for this playstyle. 459 Leo, 490 for Wallbant. Wallbant gets the right side open here, vaulting that J piece over. Bar comes just in time for the Tetris. What tournaments am I going to this year? Well, the World Tour calendar came out. I am definitely going to CTWC DAS next year. I'm going to be obviously going to CTUK. I will be going to... More than likely, I'll be going to Poland. I might be going to France. If Montreal gets announced, I'm going to try to go to it as well. More than likely, I'm probably not going to see the World Championships this year. Main reason for that is just because it's going to be way too close to the World Cup, and tickets and everything is just going to be way too expensive, especially in LA. Both players going into level 19 here. 589 for Leo, 592 for Wallbant. Still neck and neck between both players and both having great scores here on the board. Wallbant is Tetris ready. Leo will knock a Tetris down. Wallbant will respond in kind. Oh yeah, and Iberia. I'll also be going to CTWC Iberia. Some players will quit Open, but play in DAS tournaments. Yeah, I mean, especially players who might have been prevented from continuing in Open due to injury or just fatigue or not wanting to do it anymore, but still enjoy playing DAS. I mean, look at Tommy, for example. You don't see Tommy really in Open play anymore, but he's still fairly active in the DAS tournaments. Leo 684, Wallbant 729. Both players still continuing to stack very well and both on pretty good scores here. 721 at Leo, 769 for Wallbant. Wallbant remaining Tetris ready. Leo with that S piece also Tetris ready here. But both players looking for a bar. Wallbant with a bar dependency is trying to clear it away, but still it remains in column 4 here for Wallbant, and it's looking like to be a thorn in his side at the moment. Where is that bar for Wallbant? Both players are getting up really high here, and both are going to top out. Leo on 728, but Wallbant with a 784 is going to edge it out here, and will take game number 2. A horrible drought, taking out both players here. GG's though, great game. You live 2 hours from World Championships, so you plan on going to that every time it's doable. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Leo is ready. Wallbant is warming up with some DAS 29. Nice. Oh, lovely moves. Yeah, because I think for the World Cup, LA has a venue. So it will... I think even though Pasadena is a bit away from where the SoFi Stadium is, there's still going to be a lot of people like staying there and stuff. So anyway, game number 3 of this match going underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. DAS 29 is practice does not sound correct. I mean, it doesn't sound correct, but that's just where we're at now. LEX is right near the SoFi. Yeah, I mean... as if LAX wasn't already hell to get out of. But yeah, more than likely, I will probably be like, I intend to go from like 2027. 2027, I'll probably be going to World Champs again, but nah. This year it's going to be way too much of a money drain and just stressful to get to there. Because I mean, I looked at the flights. They're crazy expensive already. So, not this year, but 2027 probably. Nice adjustment of that Z piece there for Wallbant. Leo currently leads early on 159. Wallbant 139. Both players continuing to stack nice and clean here, although Wallbant's board getting a little bit high up on the left, but that burn with the O piece is going to help things a bit. Both players still patiently waiting on a bar. Nice adjustment with the Z and L there for Leo. And Tetris for Wallbant here, and Tetris for Leo. Leo 332, Wallbant 315. We're about 70 lines in. Is Wallbant entirely DAS now? Let me double check in terms of the recent competitive history. I mean, has been playing a lot of DAS recently for sure. But no, did play in Futures pretty recently in the open categories. Did also do 12-day. Has definitely been doing a lot more DAS category than open recently, but no, Wallbant still competes in the opens. He played with DAS and Futures, don't know about 12-day. Okay. But in terms of actually competing in those open tournaments, yeah, Wallbant is still active in those, but has definitely been playing DAS more often than not. But, oh, Wallbant gets that J piece just about over and gets that long bar over very nicely as well, so Wallbant definitely riding the edges there. 475 for Leo, 454 Wallbant. Boston seems like it's going to be really fun. I want to try and go one day, but, you know, it's going to be very cold, as well as the fact that it's not at the most convenient of times of the year, especially for travel. Level 19 transition coming up in about 15 lines for both players. Leo still leading by about 40,000 points on 532. Wallbant 491, but Wallbant again with some slight board difficulty here, but nothing that shouldn't be too difficult to resolve. Nice flip of that T piece. That's going to leave a lot more options for potential pieces, but now it turns into a nasty bar dependency with just 7 lines to go before transition. Wallbant desperately looking for a bar on the right-hand side. Is going to have to burn more and will more than likely go in with this pretty death-defying stack. Goes in at 504, Leo 586. And Wallbant, unfortunately, is going to top out here at 505. Just too rough of a board going in to be able to do too much with. And Leo will take game 3, and now we're at match point. And Leo is on the brink of a first win of the season here, potentially, but GG's both players, making it to 19 here again. And props to Wallbant for surviving as long as he did with that stack. Leo is ready. Yeah, it looks like Wallbant's answering your question there pretty nicely, Evan. Doing some roll. It's something you don't see every day in DAS League. You're seeing a player warm up by rolling. Meanwhile, Leo's warming up by assumingly doom scrolling. So, you know, alternate ways to get prepped for your next game of Tetris. Both players are ready and on the same seed, so let's go ahead and get game number 4 underway. Leo looking to take the set. Wallbant with a must-win game here in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I am back. So far, it is Leo who has the early lead here on 76k. Wallbant with a 56. First time that these two are dueling for in a DAS match. According to the match database anyway, they have faced off once before, as far as I can see, in all open categories. And that match was all the way back in CTL Season 19. And that one, Wallbant won 3-0. Leo 152, Wallbant 131. So still about a 1 Tetris lead here in favor of Leo here. Yeah, both players are wearing gloves. Neat observation there. Leo finally getting the T-piece he was looking for. We'll get another Tetris. Quick tap there for Wallbant, getting that L piece all the way over to the left-hand side. Will score another Tetris of his own here. Gets that square piece over as well. Definitely has a very high left-hand side, but is able to work with it for the time being. Leo 315, Wallbant 298. Leo going to take the double there, not going to solely rely on a bar, but board is slowly creeping up, and a bar would definitely be useful. Nasty drought forming for both players, and Wallbant now with a bit of a dirty board here. Leo taking a nice triple and will be able to use that bar for a Tetris. Now opening up a 50,000 point lead, 352 to 307. Leo leads, gets another Tetris. But Wallbant gets the well open just in time for another bar and will also get a Tetris to recover nicely here. But I almost thought that L piece was intentional there for a second, but no, it looks like it was an early shift. I almost thought it was an adjustment for the bar coming next, but didn't put that bar there straight away, so was not intentional. Tetris for Leo, 402. Wallbant has now taken, or did briefly have the lead there. Now has it again. 492 for Wallbant, 476 for Leo. You originally switched to tapping because your dash charge was somehow getting worse. I switched mostly to tap, mainly because I realized that getting a max out with dash was going to be pretty hard, and it was probably going to be a bit easier if I just learned tap, or at least keyboard tap. And I mean, I do have my PB with keyboard tap, but the max out is still elusive. Wallbant goes in at 540, but doesn't get the bar rotated in time, and that is going to be a top out for Wallbant. Leo with 552 into level 19. That will be enough, and that will be game 4 going to Leo, and Leo will win the set 3-1. So a first win of the season now for our Season 2 champion. And Wallbant now with his first loss of the season, but still a good performance. Good morning, Hana. Hope you're keeping well. All right, let's get this match reported. And we'll show off the table, and then we will call it a stream there. Because this was the only match that we had scheduled. I do have to play a back 3 back in about an hour. I play Arbaro in Ladder League, and then Cali in my Silver Div. So that should be fun. Yeah, we'll let Leo finish out this game, and then we'll show off the table, and then that will be that. All right, GG's, Leo, congrats. Good from both players. Definitely some great performances all around. But that will be the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we had 17 people watching this stream. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to follow. We stream on here pretty much every single day, and we will be streaming here later today. We got 2 matches, I think, later this evening. It's currently almost 6 p.m. UTC. So at, if I can find my schedule. Yeah, so later today, we're going to, at 21 UTC, we're going to be doing a Ladder League match between Hazel and Liliana. And then later on tonight, at midnight UTC, we're going to be going to Bronze 89 in TNP for Bebot versus Wilson. So stay tuned for that, but thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year 2026. It'll be a big year, I'm telling you. Big year for Tetris, big year for this channel. But for now, I will send you guys over to Chroma. is playing some Tetris. Thank you as well to our lovely Twitch subs, Tayo, Omenvar, Evesy, Cox, Sandy J, Alice Fern, Avi, Floxy, and Sam Sportello. Thank you for your support. I'll see you guys later today. Go have fun with Chroma, and I'll see you later.